How's it going, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. In today's video I want to talk about the big rematch taking place this weekend in the main event in Saudi between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. The first fight was a very close and competitive fight that could have went either way. It was a clash of styles. You had the pressure fighter versus the boxer, so it was sort of a fight that, depending on which style you sort of like more, maybe that's the fighter you may have edged towards in that fight. It was that type of fight. Like, there was many close rounds in that fight, so it was a very difficult fight to score. But I sort of edged to Artur Beterbiev's constant pressure and heavy, sort of hard shots that he throws. He has a very brutal sort of physical style of boxing, but he's a very underrated boxer in terms of his skill set and as well as his IQ. He knows how to break a fighter down. He knows how to cut the ring off. He has a really good jab. But saying he knows how to cut the ring off, I think that's one of the things he needs to really improve on in this fight, is cutting the ring off on Dmitry Bivol. But this is easier said than done, as Bivol is very light on his feet. He's got very fast feet, good lateral movement. He gets in and out well and sort of uses that back step to set up his counters. But both guys in this fight have great left hands. Dmitry Bivol has a good left hand, very fast, uses it to sort of set up a lot of his other shots. Same thing with Artur Beterbiev. He has an aggressive style where he sort of walks you down and breaks you down behind a very heavy and powerful jab. So both guys can box really well, but I do edge boxing from the outside to Dmitry Bivol, especially early in the fight. He's got the better, faster feet, should I say, and he's got more speed in general, faster hands as well. So from the outside, when both guys are fresh, I sort of edge to Bivol, but it's sort of a fight of two halves, where we saw that early in the fight Bivol had success from the outside, but then late in the fight Beterbiev started to have success from the outside as well. Not from late, but I mean from mid on in the fight, you started to see when Bivol started to slow down and break down from the constant pressure Beterbiev was putting him under. We saw Beterbiev start to have a lot more success from the outside as well. But like I say, early in the fight when both guys are fresh, I think Bivol has the edge on the outside with his speed. We saw that in the first fight when he stacked up the first few rounds through using that speed and lateral movement. So I think we can expect more of the same of that from Bivol in this fight as well. I think he'll come out, he'll box, from the outside, use his left hand, use his in and out movement and lateral movement, and try not to get caught up on the ropes. And whereas Beterbiev, he's got to cut the ring off better in this fight, and he's got to start faster in this fight and try and, in my opinion, break Bivol down and stop him. We saw Bivol almost go into survival mode out of fatigue in the first fight. So if he starts a bit faster, I think the possibility is there for Beterbiev to get the stoppage in this fight. So I think he needs to come out, start a little bit faster, cut the ring off a bit better, and when he gets Bivol trapped on the ropes or in the corner, let his hands go. Try get to Bivol's body a bit earlier in this fight as well, and a bit more often, to really slow him down for later in the fight. So yeah, that's how I think this fight is going to go. Those are the adjustments I think Beterbiev's going to make, is to start a bit faster and cut the ring off a bit better, and I think this will help him slow Bivol down enough and possibly help him get that stoppage in late in this fight, or win on points. I mean, I am leaning towards Beterbiev winning this fight, like I say, possibly by late stoppage or on points. But Dmitry Bivol, he's going to have to try and get in even better shape than he was in the first fight, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that, because we saw in the first fight he was good early, but this is a 12-round fight. We saw him slowing down and almost running from Beterbiev towards the end of that fight, because he can't really tie up Beterbiev due to the physical strength advantage. Beterbiev is very tough to tie up and clinch. So I think Bivol's going to have to be moving a lot in this fight again. And I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that for 12 rounds if Beterbiev starts a little bit faster and cuts the ring off a bit better and gets to his body a bit more in this fight. So I'm leaning towards Beterbiev getting a late stoppage or sort of winning on points in a 8-4, 7-5 type of fight. It'll be competitive again because, like I said, I think Bivol will have success early in the fight, but whether he'll be able to keep that up, I don't think so. But we'll see. Let me know your thoughts and picks in the comment section below. Thanks for listening. Talk to you guys again soon. Cheers.